everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my first time that I've ever done a voiceover, so this is a new experience for not only you, but for me too. So in this video today, I'm going to be making some frog gloves, which I think turned out pretty cute. I'm using some really nice green yarn, and these are actually going to be a present for one of my friends, so when they watch this video, hopefully they will know it's for them. You might have noticed that this is a deviation from my usual content. I usually just do music, or that one time I did a book review, but we might do a book review again in the future. I have plans if you're interested in that. But there is a special reason for this knitting video and the length of this video, and it is we reached 100 subscribers. We're actually a little bit over 100, but I thought that was pretty exciting. We reached it a couple weeks ago, and I haven't been posting recently because of school and other projects that I'm working on that you'll hear about later, which I hope that you'll like because I'm pretty excited about them and I'm having a lot of fun working on them. Part of the reason I'm making this video and making it a longer video is just so that I can talk to you and not have it be something I'm trying to cram into the end of a video where I'm awkwardly trying to make it so it's not too long, but it's not too short. And I just want to be able to interact with the people who watch this. I would like to say thank you to all the people who are participating on this channel and commenting and interacting with me. I really enjoy seeing you all, and I'm just really grateful that you enjoy watching what I'm doing. It means a lot to me to know that there are people who actively enjoy my content. So in this video, I decided to talk about things about me and my life, just so that you guys can get to know me. So, let's get started with that, I guess. So, my name is Guinevere Littlejohn. I am 17 years old and I am a junior in high school, but I'm taking college courses, so I'm on a different schedule than what would be on high school. But that's kind of irrelevant because I'm in school still, you know. Music has always been a huge part of my life. When I was young, I don't remember the exact age, but when I was young, I wrote a song called Princesses and Unicorns, which I think you can probably figure out what that's about. Princesses and unicorns and all the things that little kids are interested in, but my dad sat down on the couch with me and wrote it down on some paper, and he played the guitar and helped me figure out what I was going to say and how I was going to say it. And then in 4th grade, we had this thing called the street drive, or street fair. It was something like that, where we had to make products. So my dad helped me record Princesses and Unicorns and a song that we wrote. My dad wrote, I didn't write it, about my little brother. That's like his theme song, I guess. My brother and I both have theme songs written by my dad, which is pretty cool. It's nice to be able to hear those sometimes. But I sold those at a street fair along with a card game that I made with my dad. I was talking when it happened, but as you can see, I have a Harry Styles pillow. There's a backstory behind that, and I'm just going to go on a tangent here before I continue talking about my music history, I guess. My friend this year for Christmas got me a Harry Styles pillow because we were talking about how it would be funny if we had like a Harry Styles body pillow because we saw a video of it on TikTok. And so for Christmas, she drops off this really squishy package that's wrapped in wrapping paper, and all my friends, we open them on Zoom, and I opened my present from her, and it's just this huge Harry Styles pillow. That's not the pillow, because my mom got me one for Valentine's Day? Yeah, she got me a Harry Styles pillow. No, it was for my brother's, it was like a sibling present on my brother's birthday. She got me a Harry Styles pillow where it's one of those sequin ones. They are both on my bed, they sit there and they watch me sleep. They're like my guardian Harry Styles angels, I guess. That's what those pillows are. Returning back to my musical background, that 4th grade album, quote unquote, that I made was probably one of the last things that I did for a while, until 7th grade when I started writing music again. The first song that I wrote in the recent past was Paper and String. That's what really set off me being interested in music again. and I wrote that when I was 13. And that was a really nice song. I'm still proud of it. It's not as good as stuff I've written recently, but I think it's still a good song and it still holds up in my musical works. While in middle school, I wrote a couple more songs. I wrote Midas Touch and another one that I can't remember, but it starts with 1, 2, 3. They're both on my channel, but the 1, 2, 3 one I don't remember that well. Also, the chorus to Ivy, it was written in middle school, and then I just built on it. A lot of the songs that I've written are actually built off of like a single lyric that I wrote in middle school because the rest of the song was bad. But it's been a nice way to figure out how to do songwriting. So in middle school I had those songs that I wrote, and then I moved on to my YouTube channel, and I posted 3 songs in my freshman year of high school, and then I didn't post anything else for 2 years because I got really overwhelmed because my first video, Paper and String, got like 300 views or something, and I got super overwhelmed. I didn't expect people to actually watch it. It wasn't even that many views, but it was enough to make me feel kind of nervous and uncomfortable that people were watching me. The good thing is I've gotten over that, and I don't feel weird about people watching my videos anymore, and I can actually talk to a camera. As you can see, I'm actually able to talk to you without stuttering, which is an accomplishment, and I've been trying to work on that. I've been working on that recently. But the reason I started posting again was because I got really bored, and I was writing a lot of music over quarantine. Taylor Swift's Folklore actually was really inspirational for me over that summer, and I ended up writing like 15 songs in 1 month. A lot of them are really bad songs, but I wrote the songs nonetheless, and I'm proud that I was able to write those. I learned a lot, and some of the lines in those songs were really good. Some of them had no good lines, and I look at them and I go, that was a choice, but I wrote it, and I'm proud that I was able to get through and do that. And it's nice to be able to look back and say, yeah, I wrote a lot of songs this summer. They may not have all been good, but I wrote a lot of songs. Speaking of songs that I wrote in that time frame, that Percy and Annabeth video is still doing weirdly well. It's got like 1,700 views right now, and it's still going up. People are watching that, and I don't know why it's being shown to people. It's been like 6 months since I posted it, but I've been getting a lot of song requests from that video for more relationship songs. Like, some people have asked me for a Jason and Piper song, Hazel and Frank, Selena and Charlie Beckendorf, which I'm trying to figure out how to write those. I'm working on a Jason and a Piper one right now. It's a little difficult because there's not a lot of just timelines and cute moment compilations that I've found online. Those songs actually take a lot of research. I have to go either reread the books, which takes forever and isn't something that I have the time to do, or I have to go through and search the internet. And I don't just mean Google search, I mean like deep dive and try to find lists of all the good moments and the cute moments to make sure that I'm able to write an accurate song. Like for the Percy and Annabeth video or song, I spent like 3 hours going through different pages and different summaries of the books just to make sure that I was getting all like the best Percabeth moments. And then for the Will and Nico video, it was even harder because I had only really read Blood of Olympus and then also the first Trials of Apollo book, but I hadn't read the rest of them, so I was just basing everything that I knew about that relationship on Tumblr pages that were compiling stuff, which I appreciate them so much. It was so helpful. It made it so I didn't have to just sit there and research. And here I am showing on my knitting square, I finished the little bottom ruffly part where it goes in and out. I don't remember. It's called a rib stitch. It's called a rib stitch. That's what it is. I finished the rib stitch. Okay, but returning on to the conversation about the characters, I love writing those songs. It gives me a way to be creative and write music in a way that people are interested in hearing about it, because I know I love listening to fan songs and being able to consume the characters I love in different forms of media other than just the books and TV shows that they're in. Like, fan art is another one of the things that's just amazing, but I'm not visually talented. Like, I'm not very good at drawing, but I can write music, so I decided that I'm going to write fan fiction in song form, except for it's not really fan fiction, it's more just a summarization of canon events, but I guess that's kind of what fan fiction can be sometimes. It's fake moments happening in the canon universe in a way that the characters really would act. So I guess that's what I'm doing with my music, with the Percy and Annabeth song especially, and then also the Zelda song, Silent Princess Blooming. That one was really fun to write. I was in a really big Breath of the Wild phase right then, and I'm really proud of how that one turned out, as well as the Peeta and Katniss one. The Peeta and Katniss one, I really like the guitar part on that song. I think the guitar part sounded like great. Speaking of the Hunger Games, I read those books for the first time last spring, and I read them in about 3 days, a book a day. Those were amazing. It took me forever to actually read the books, but I'm so glad that I did. They were way better than I expected them to be. I mean, I expected them to be good because everyone was obsessed with them for a couple years, and the movies came out, but I hadn't expected them to be that good. I've only seen the first 2 movies of the Hunger Games, and I'm not sure if I'm going to watch the second 2. Spoiler, sorry, skip this part if you don't want to hear it, like, just double tap 15 seconds, but most people know this. I don't want to watch Finnick die. His death was pointless. Why did she kill him? There was absolutely no reason to kill him. I didn't even realize that he died until like a couple pages later, when suddenly they were just like, Finnick isn't here anymore, he's dead. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? When did that happen? And I had to go back and reread the part where he like falls off the ladder or something. What was the point in his death? It was pointless. It was just death for death. Okay, my rant's finished. I'm still irritated about it, and I'm sure other people are too. I just hate it when authors kill off characters for no reason. I know that Harry Potter isn't something that we read anymore because of J.K. Rowling and the things that she has said, but her killing characters like Hedwig and Sirius Black made sense. Killing Finnick makes no sense. What does it do to forward the story? It just adds another character to the list of dead bodies killed for no reason. When you're killing off a main or a side character, their sacrifice needs to be worth it and make sense. Okay, but enough of me talking about character deaths that are unwarranted. But before I move on, I will just say that I think that authors shouldn't be afraid of killing off characters for good reasons. Like in the Lunar Chronicles, there should have been someone who died other than just that one character in the beginning. Not saying that I wanted them to die, but I think it would have made the story more intense, and it would have made that final battle scene all the more impactful because it would have showed that they're actually losing people and fighting for something worthwhile. Okay, but now I am done talking about this because I don't want to spend the rest of the video ranting about why I think that the author should kill off characters. If you're wondering why I keep on looking at the side during this video and only looking at my knitting occasionally, it's because I've been rewatching the show New Girl recently. I forgot how much fun New Girl was to watch. It's not a groundbreaking show or amazing. It definitely has a lot of flaws, like the humor in it, and some of the writing is definitely not something you would see in the year 2021 or in the past couple years. It's uncomfortable with the amount of sexism and racism that's in it. Like, the character Schmidt has a tendency to be the most offensive, and I feel bad for Cece. She's the brunt of it a lot. She gets hypersexualized, and it's just uncomfortable to listen to. But they seem to get better as the show goes on. It's just been interesting to watch that happen. Other than that, though, I love watching Nick and Jess's relationship. I think they're really sweet together, but I think it's annoying that they keep on teasing the audience with a relationship where they're together, and then they break them apart, and then you have tension, but it's just sitting there, and they're making you wait for it, because they know that people are going to stick around till the end of the show happens. And I know that, spoiler, that they end up getting together in the end, but I don't want to wait. I just want to watch them be happy together, even if it's boring. I like watching people be in happy relationships. It's nice. I was wondering what you guys think about this format of video. It's longer and it's just me kind of rambling. I have no script, and you can probably tell that. I just am talking about whatever pops into my head and clicking record and then stopping the recording button just so that I can make sure I'm not having a lot of awkward pauses. But I was wondering what you think about this, because it's actually a pretty easy video for me to make, where I am doing something like knitting or sewing. I'm also doing a lot of embroidery right now. I'm making a Rapunzel costume, which I think I could probably do this with the Rapunzel costume if you're interested in that. And that might be Wednesday videos, where it would be a longer video of me just talking to you guys through a microphone while I am doing something on camera. And then Sunday videos would be either a cover or an original song. I think that this format should work really well. The Wednesday videos, of course, wouldn't always just be one of these. It might be something else, like another video, like another longer video, like a book review, or just something that I'm interested in, or it might just be another song video. I have a tendency to be lazy about posting my Wednesday videos, just because sometimes it's difficult for me to be able to get that much content out and still do all my schoolwork. This quarter for me has a lot of work. I have a class that has a lot of reading and a lot of writing in it, where I have to write like 8 pages worth of answers to questions, which is a lot. And then I also have to read a lot and take a lot of quizzes for that class. This quarter has a lot of reading. It's a little intense, but I can do it. But that's why I have taken such a long break, as well as I'm doing other things that you guys are probably going to enjoy when I get them out to you. So look forward to the future of the things that I have planned. I'm not sure when these future things are going to be coming out, but they will be. One of those future things includes those Percy Jackson song series, which I'm excited about, and I still do want to get suggestions about more character ideas. I like having the suggestions because it's hard to think of those things sometimes. And if you have any sources for those suggestions, not saying that you have to have a source, but if you do, let me know and I will be happy to look at it and be happy to look into it. I'm also thinking of maybe writing songs for characters that I don't really know about, if people are interested in that. Not without doing research, but if someone has a character that they desperately need a song about and they're like, I have a link to something you can read about them, I might be interested in writing about that, just so that I can provide things that you are interested in. I have a lot of songs that I need to write that people have asked for, which I'm looking forward to. It's nice to have homework. That's not really homework, but it's things that people are going to enjoy that I also enjoy doing, that are going to make people happy. I've noticed that the frames in this video are a little choppy as I'm watching it. I might figure out how to fix that after the fact, but right now I'm not sure if I will know how. The reason they're so choppy is because I have to speed this video up a lot, and I don't want it to be over 30 minutes. It is 1 hour of content squished into a 300 times amplifier to make sure that it's watchable for people and it's not going to be annoyingly long. I have actually a lot more of this video that I'm not putting in here because it will make this video an hour long. And first of all, I don't want to make an hour long voiceover because I don't know what I'll talk about for that long. And second of all, I don't think anyone wants to sit through an hour long voiceover. So I'm thinking to meet in the middle. I'm just going to maybe put that content and those videos together and just do a part 2 to this video. I don't know, maybe. It's not as interesting as watching this, but it'll just be kind of something you can listen to in the background if you want to. It's a video of me making the eyes for the frog and just putting the frog together, rather than just me knitting the square part of the glove. So, I mean, if you're interested in that, let me know. But, I don't know. If you are interested in seeing me talk more and do more stuff like this, I actually have a TikTok, which is just called Guinevere Rose, which is the same as my YouTube channel name, but it has videos of me sewing and videos of me talking about books that are compressed into 1 hour, so it's palatable. But I'm thinking of doing more of that stuff over here, but if you want more content from me, I do have the TikTok. And then I also have an Instagram called Guinevere Rose, and also another one called Guinevere Rose Sews, but those aren't as interesting because I don't really post on those very much. Because we're nearing the end of the video, I would like to say thank you again for getting me to 100 subscribers. I don't think you guys understand how much that actually means to me. I was so excited when I actually hit it, and I really expected it to start going back down immediately after I hit it, but it didn't, and I have to say thank you, because you're still here and you're still subscribed to my channel, which means a lot. So, thank you guys, and I really hope that I'm able to continue making content that you guys actually enjoy watching, and you enjoy listening to my music, and hopefully I'm actually entertaining. Because it would really suck if you were watching me because you didn't actually like me. Also, I'd like to apologize if I've given any ASMR vibes during this video. I know that's not something that everyone's really into. So if I have mistakenly caused that for anyone, very sorry, but what am I gonna do? This is the first time I've ever filmed a voice thing with a microphone, so, you know, there's things I'm still learning. But anyways, we are coming on to the reveal. Here you go. And here is the frog. So this frog is a frog glove, and it has a little pink tongue, which I think is really cute. I love the frog tongue. I think that's one of my favorite parts of it, but let me know if you guys like the frog tongue or not, because I have gotten conflicting responses on it, so I need other feedback other than my own thoughts, because these are not just for me. It seems to me that we have reached the end of the video, and I am going to say goodbye to you guys. So, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed today's video. So, I hope to see you guys next time. Stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. Bye! Be sure to tune in on Sunday when I will be posting a cover. So, bye guys. Love you!